blue male.
So I haven't spoken because I didn't want my voice to encourage him to come to me, but he did quite well coming out of that enclosed area. Some puppies just lay down and shut down because they're really overstressed. And this little guy had a bit of trembling, but his tail wasn't stuck between his legs. He had a fairly nice body height, and he did have the ability to push through that stress and come out on his own. So very good job. So that in itself is a sign of confidence. He has yet to come to me. So we're going to give him a little minute and see what he does. So what is nice is that he's not running over to me looking for my help in this situation. The fact that it took him a little minute to come, hello, and say hi. Don't you have a beautiful color? Oh, yes, you do. You're lovely, man. You got the black on your ears. So what a lovely looking little boy. So I'm just going to let him know that I'm approachable and harmless. And then we're going to just let him show us what he wants to do. So some puppies will stay because they're just truly social and that's all they care about. They just want to be with you. On the same social as a puppy that is a little bit dependent on you for help. And then we have the environmental focus that they don't really care where you are. They just want to look around. So there's tents, and there's a fairly big area here for him to explore. And there's balls and there's tents and the like, but he has not chosen to leave. His tail is straight down, of course. It's not wagging or anything, but he's not trembling or shaking. Just kind of hanging out. What do you think? What do you think? I'm just going to say hello again, but you got it. Nope. Yeah. Yeah. So very sweet. He hasn't really moved, but he certainly has a nice eye contact when he looks at me. He's not using his teeth. But I'd have to say that right now he's a little bit stressed out and he's not sure what to do. I'll just sit here. This is safe. Are you going to stay with me? Oh, we have ceiling fans. He is curious of his surroundings. He's looking. It's whether or not he will push through and actually leave me to go look at something. You might just get up and move around, because I don't think you're going anywhere. Is that true? What's up there? That's a fan. Totally harmless fan. Sorry. Ready, thinking. We're gonna get up. Oh. Oh. Because I think I'll just. No. I think I'll just climb up here and sit. Very good. So he's definitely a little social, definitely more social. He's a little bit on the quiet, dependent side, because he's not like happy tail all over me. He's just sort of like, this is the best place for me to sit. I'll just sit here because I feel uncomfortable. So he doesn't really know what's happening. So the first time away from all his litter mates, and he's been just dropped in this room, and he's never been here, he's never met me before. So huge stresses. So that's going to be kind of what probably you will get when you take him home. So just be quiet and patient with him, and give him a couple of days to settle in before you have all your relatives come and meet him, because that would maybe be too overwhelming for this little fellow. So just give him the time. That's all he needs. Yes? So we're going to get up and move around. So the inclination if a puppy is upset is to coddle them, and that's kind of like the worst thing you can do. So we're going to get him moving forward and hopefully a little more active. And in this, the checking in exercise is another gauge of, pardon me, whether they're more social or more environmental. So, like, does he want to follow me, or does he care, or does he just look at things, this whole room? Now you can see that he is not following me because he's not understanding, and it is not coming naturally to him. He's not understanding the exercise. So we're going to try to teach him. Puppy, go. Yay, very good, puppy. So I'm going to start with my praise and my voice. Puppy, puppy, puppy. Puppy, puppy, puppy. Very good. So in this exercise, it's a bond developing exercise, and you can start with a small room and then make the room bigger and switch out the toys. And then maybe outside in your backyard, make it bigger. And get him to want to know where you are. And yeah, so a lot of people, yay, yay, good boy. I have a treat ready, so you do a really good job. Puppy, come. Yes, here, what's that? Definitely a good introduction, a time to introduce treats. So a lot of people take their puppy to a big park or a dog picnic or something, and then they get a little upset that the puppy doesn't even care where they are. It's just an overstimulating environment. So you start in a small room, you make the room bigger, swap different toys, take it outside, and get the come started. It's never too early to start the come exercise. And the idea is that you want him to check in with you. He's okay to go play with. Yay! What a good job. He's okay to go play with other dogs, but he should. Yay! Look how easy that is. Yay! Yay! What's this? What is this? Go see. Very good. You want to go see what it is? So you want him to basically come back and find you, nudge you, say hello, and off to play again. That's ideal. He should want to know where you are as much as you want to know where he is. So develop that bond before you take him to a big place. but he's done it very well. So it started off, he didn't really know what to do. One treat. Puppy, puppy, puppy. Yes. Here's another one. You want it? You don't want it? Where'd you go? And I drop it. Look. It's almost too late now. Sorry. So you can see at times his tail starts to come up. But basically he's still in a quiet body. So he's still not sure what we're doing here. Right? What are we doing here? So they all have grooming and vet visits, and you can't be there 24/7, so they need a fair amount of patience. This guy is showing like a super patience and tolerance level. Very good. So he couldn't really have done any better on that portion of the test. What I would like to see is his tail a little happier. I would like to make this a nice experience for him. So, as I said at the beginning, just don't push him when you get him home. Just give him the time to acclimatize and get used to his new surroundings. It's going to be a little bit of a shock for him. Yeah? What's that? Would you like to see it? You want to come and see what it is? So he has started to tremble. Okay, we're going to go see. We're going to go see what this is. So very, very good on that paper, because a lot of puppies don't like the sound of the paper. Look. What is that? Yes, puppy. He mouthed it. No, you retrieval. You want to come get? Oh, yeah. I think he smells treats on my hands. What's that? Okay. I'm going to try just a little bit. Yes, puppy. Bring it here. Bring it here. Yay! Very good. Very good. Puppy, look, look, look. No way. I thought you might have. Ready? Yes. Happy bring. Happy bring. Very good. So quieter in nature, but he went after it. So maybe not a paper, but his favorite toy or a ball or something. But just keep trying. Fetch is a great bonding experience, and it's a great exercise, physical and mental. So. He showed, an interest, and he just isn't like bouncy happy because he's just not sure. But he is trying really hard. He's going through the test quite well. Can you come over here? Just look. Okay, around here maybe? Can you come here? Let's go this way. So I'm going to put some of those treats under a cup. I'm not sure you actually connected the dots. What are you looking at the camera? Look. You need to see these. Look. we go. They're there. Go get them. You go get them. Mm-hmm. You go get them. I've never had a puppy do that before. Come on, little man, try it. Try it, look. Put it out. Look. His nose just kicked in. Very good. Very good. So he quietly got the cup off and isn't enjoying the treat. So the idea is if a puppy is overstimulated with a high quality treat, it is almost counterproductive because they can't possibly concentrate on whatever it is you're asking, like, you know, staying or sitting, whatever. So your job is to find a treat that is, he knows is a reward for a job well done, but doesn't send him over the top. So I think he did amazing. He wasn't overstimulated and he was, you know, smart and got the thing, the treats. So good job, little man. Are you coming out of your shell? So as much as he's walking around and looking, you can see that his body height, the height is good. The tail is not as active as what you would really want. Like you would want him to be happy. But it's coming. So he's just getting more and more comfortable. But unfortunately, this is my noise part of the test. Are you going to look at everything now? Or are you going to look for somewhere to go to the bathroom? We're going to do a little noise test. Hey, what's this ball? Oh, it's fairly loud. From behind, we expect a startle. It's not the startle because we expect it. It's how they recover is what's important. So he did not run to me for help, like immediately. He might be coming back now. But he was like that before, like sitting with me. So this isn't much different than he was acting before. He's not crying, he's not asking to get up, but he is sort of sitting with me for security, and he's got some body shakes now. He had body shakes even before our treat test. So intermittently, like he's pushing through, and then he's feeling the stress. So we have to work with his confidence levels and great fun play. Get him moving forward. Don't coddle him. So I'm just going to walk forward. I gave him a minute there to see if he would leave me, but he didn't. Hey, puppy go. Puppy go. Yes, look. You want this treat? That's a good boy. That's a little way. That's a nice little way. So very good. So I mean, easily kind of redirected by myself. So you just don't coddle this little guy, but introduce a lot of things to him in a nice, gentle manner. So even if you wanted to practice the noise test, it would be like desensitizing. So you start with a little bang and then louder and louder to where he's desensitized and he doesn't really care. So he might benefit from that because of his just overall, but he didn't do a bad noise test. But he would benefit from a desensitization. And get that confidence level. Can you see this? Can you come and see it? What is that? Because I don't care. You go look at it. What is it? Yes. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. So not really interested in it. Good. Wow. Wow, what's that? So definitely introduce lots of new things, like new colors, new sounds, new noises, new experiences. Look. He's now looking at the noise bucket. Hey, look. What's that? Very good. Very good. So can you see, like, it's the gentle introduction of new things that will help him overcome. Very good boy. Very good. So keep introducing them. So a lot of puppies don't like this one now when it moves because they haven't really experienced it before. But he approached it, so he quietly did it. But it took me a minute to convince him. So just work with him. It doesn't take very long to it doesn't take them very long to figure out what's going on. So we introduce a prey drive. Or a prey, rather, to see what kind of drive he has. Because just to kind of help you with what you can do with him to help him out. So he's watching it, but he's shaking. So he is totally not sure. So a prey drive is like an innate quality. It's not taught, really. You can encourage it, but it's not taught. And it usually does override anything. So a puppy that is a little bit like, you know, maybe not sure of the surroundings, but will run after prey. So this prey just went right by his nose, and he's totally flooring it. So he's very careful and doesn't know what it is, and has a very low prey drive. And there we go. That's it. So overall, he's a gentle soul. He's very quiet. Could use your help in confidence building. And but when he is like interactive, you saw with the paper. But just get, you know, encourage play, like a real happy play, and you know, don't get like too noisy, too fast, but just, you know, build them up and encourage that play and get that bond with them. And he's absolutely beautiful. I hope you like him. Okay, enjoy the test. Okay, are you done? Thank heavens. Are you done?